And thank you for joining us for this Valentine's Day presentation of the NBA. It's a matchup you're going to love. Right here on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who we'll be hearing from shortly. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, TA. We know trade talks have really ramped up here recently, and being a part of a rumor or Steve actually being traded can really affect a player mentally.
Yes, Kevin, especially the first time it happens. It's a business, and as a player, you have to learn that quickly. You have to try not to take it personally.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. Holiday and Allen have guard duties, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for the Lakers, they'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Reeves in at the 2. The shot by Holiday, no good. Here's Russell. Hachimura, the pass to Russell. Kicks it out to James. A 3-ball. And the rebound goes to Lopez. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Holiday left side. The Lakers with the rebound. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. LeBron is running. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Lakers. Smitty, after going undrafted, Austin Reeves was given a much larger role than anticipated in his rookie year.
Kevin, he held his own, coming through in some clutch moments and bringing intensity and effort on a nightly basis.
Now James, after the missed 3 from Lopez. Davis kicks to Hachimura. No good on the triple. The Bucks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. Back to Giannis, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Russell passes to James. Lets it go from deep. He's off on that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. Middleton is doubled. Outside Holiday. Allen outside. Pass to Giannis. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
On the free throw, no good. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Now here's Middleton, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now Russell, after the missed 3 from Lopez. Here's Bamba, and that one goes long.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Here's Holiday, stolen by Bamba. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And you can see what makes Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with finesse, and also he can bring the hard hat.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws here for the night. And that one falls for Hachimura.
Expectations for the Lakers are always high, and it's led to some disappointment in the past few seasons.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Yeah, a lot of disappointment. The Lakers built a roster, Steve, of some of the most proven veteran players in the league, too.
And when healthy, that pays big dividends. But if those vets lose time to injury, it can be tough to have success. We've seen that happen in L.A., Kevin.
And again, no good by the Lakers.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And I can't think of a higher percentage look than that. Giannis, one of the best ever working inside.
Antetokounmpo against LeBron. Bamba kicks to Russell. From deep. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Showing off the power there. Holiday likes to attack and comes at it with a lot of force.
Reeves the pass to Russell. Here's Bamba. The rebound by the Bucks. Lopez has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And Middleton kicks to Allen. All alone. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
James, the bounce pass to the middle. The shot misses. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively. From the paint.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Jay Crowder's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Joe Ingles comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Grayson Allen. And it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. 2 points, that one goes.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Bucks leading by 5. 1:30 left in the first. And that one's good by Lopez.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
LA has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Vanderbilt. That three off the mark. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Ugly, ugly display. I thought they'd be more competitive, but I was wrong.
Now, Bamba, after Joe Ingles missing on that last three-pointer. From outside, off the mark. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. There's the pass to Ingles. Carter outside. Here's the three. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And again, the Lakers no good. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. 10-point lead. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
And you know this, what you do on the backboard may not completely win or lose a game, but it can tip the scale in one team's favor. Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
To the left wing. With 1 on the clock, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Bucks lead by 7. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we resume our Valentine's Day broadcast. Glad to have you with us. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Milwaukee?
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
On the court for the Bucks, Matthews out there with Holiday. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Ingles in at the 3.
Tremendous box out. I love how he bodied up, held his ground, textbook. old school rebounding.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. Craig, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again, just need to push all the right buttons.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
And this has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more three-pointers than two-pointers.
And here's James outside. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. James has got 8 here in the quarter.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here's Ingles. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Ingles with the screen for Holiday. Back to Giannis. Just 4 to shoot. And Giannis throws it down hard.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Lakers trail by 6. Beasley kicks to Davis. James outside. Second chance shot. Pulls up. And it's Davis missing.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Finished off the break. LeBron's got 10 points in the game.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Giannis dishes to Ingles, and that one good. And the Bucks lead by 6. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
How is it possible? Wide open, too.
And James with the basket on the assist by Beasley. Now just a 2-point Milwaukee lead.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Milwaukee. Right now they've acquired the second-best record in the conference.
And seeing where the Bucks are, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Right. They knew teams would be gunning for them night in and night out. That's only fueled their commitment to putting a great product on the floor.
Here's Beauchamp. He had 10 points in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles. For the 3, that's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
And the rare catching fire from a center. Brook Lopez is a different kind of 5, possesses incredible range.
Now here's Walker. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Schroeder. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. The three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
Here's Middleton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the picture of consistency, Chris Middleton is like a metronome. Gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year.
And one reason for Middleton's consistency, he plays at his own pace.
And that's a great point, Kevin. With his size and shooting touch, he doesn't need to blow by his man to score. All about getting to his spots.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Reeves can't hit.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
To the paint. Here's Middleton. Misses off the left iron. And Walker's got the ball here for Los Angeles. 6-point game. He dishes it to Bamba. Pass to Reeves. Here's Vanderbilt. Nailed from three-point land. Vanderbilt's got his first 3 points of the game.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Passes it to Carter. Jacks up a three. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Lakers have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Walker finds Bamba. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Bucks leading by 3. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Beauchamp. Now here's Connaughton. Tight defense on him. 6 to shoot. And Carter has it in the corner. And again, the Bucks miss. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Bucks on top. They're up by 3. And now let's catch up with David. All right, David, thank you. And
thanks for joining us. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks in a tight ball game at the end of the half. Tight game tonight. You two ever play in a close game? Like maybe a big one that really mattered? Maybe in perhaps, say, 1995?
Well, I don't remember the year any, but I do recall a game in the NBA Finals. I think there was like 7 threes involved, broke an NBA record, something like that. Is that right, Shaq?
Setting me up again. This isn't fair.
I just picked a random year. All right, fellas, back to the game at hand. We got to discuss how dominant Giannis has been so far.
Getting all he can eat offensively, and the opposition are pulling the hair out trying to slow him down.
And if he keeps it up in the second half, before long, all his hair is going to look like ours.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
They'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. And there's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Darvin Ham. Right, here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot. But I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years. And I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
And the pass to Reeves. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Middleton's got it all tied up now for the Bucks. So it's the Lakers now. Now James. He's got 17. Hachimura, no good. Middleton with it. He's picked up by Russell. Another miss by Middleton. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Reeves gets the bucket.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And all you need to do is see his free throw percentage, guys. 90 for the season to know what kind of year he's having.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Jay Crowder comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Joe Ingles in for Chris Middleton. Here's Giannis. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Giannis has got 14 points for the game.
Man, quite comfortable from there. The Greek Freak knocks down 15 and 18-footers now with ease.
Outside, Russell lets the three fly. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists tonight.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Antetokounmpo. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Davis.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
He's off on the first. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek Freak.
And the Bucks making a change here. Matthews is checked in. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it. And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And now in his 14th NBA season, just 1 All-Star appearance for Jrue Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
Double team on Holiday. Looking for Crowder. He gets it there. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. 7 points for Jay Crowder.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Hits it from three-point range. You know, Greg, you can make the case Jrue Holiday is the prototypical two-way guard.
And, you know, and defense can sometimes go overlooked. Just 1 All-Star game, but Jrue's impact perhaps greater than some other players with multiple All-Star seasons. And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Outside, Russell. From deep, LeBron. They grab their own miss. Count that bucket. Davis has got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
Anthony Davis has been huge on the offensive glass, using his length to get second chance points.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Giannis dunks it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Russell. Here's Davis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Strong move by AD. You see why he's been averaging 7 to 8 free throws a game over the past few seasons.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Vanderbilt's checked in for James. Walker comes in for Hachimura. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell. Bamba is checked in for the Lakers. Here is Carter. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And the wide open shot from Connaughton. Almost, but it rolls out. Vanderbilt the pass to Walker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Lakers lead by 1.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
And the Bucks making a change here. Lopez is checked in. He hits the second from the line.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
Bounce pass, Schroeder. Walker in the post. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Lets it go from 11, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. They play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Beasley kicks to Vanderbilt. Off target from outside. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Shoots over Bamba. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and the shot goes down.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Carter, the pass to Beauchamp. The three-pointer, no good. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Misses the jumper. At the end of the third, the score is all even. Both teams absolutely filling it up. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. Let's listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team in the huddle.
Let's get a stop. Let's play out of motion. Let's run them. Let's play at our pace. Let's go. Defense on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Looking to play at their tempo. Mike Budenholzer really wants them to assert themselves, trying to dominate this next stretch.
Yeah, I mean, his energy is up there, hoping his team's energy is just as high. They may push every chance they get.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Bucks, Holiday and Allen have guard duties. Chris Middleton is out there with Pat Connaughton. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. And here's LeBron outside. Buries the long-range jumper. LeBron's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers. The Bucks shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Allen's shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know, Dennis Schroeder, from the moment he came into the league, showed tremendous confidence. He's never been the type to back down.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Hachimura is checked in. No good on the second free throw.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
Holiday. The shot. No good. Davis with some nice D. To the inside. Over Lopez. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Schroeder.
These close-range shots are Davis's bread and butter. He is a consistent scorer inside.
And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
6 on the shot clock, and it's sent back by Russell.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin will see if they can make that adjustment.
Thanks so much, David. LeBron, that's a two-pointer, and the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Allen against Schroeder. Allen dishes to Ingles. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Middleton can't get it to go.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 6 in the quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Middleton kicks to Lopez. It's Allen on the wing. The 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Russell finds James. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Passes it to Ingles. Inside, here's Allen. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
I like that play by Joe Ingles. Doesn't have anything he wants, keeps the ball moving.
And here's James outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. The Lakers making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
And a wide-open look for Hachimura. The shot, no good. And Milwaukee the other way now. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. No good with the triple. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
And they pick up 2.
It's simple. If you get open, LeBron will find you. The king is an incredible passer.
Bucks trail by 11. Giannis high post. Working on James.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're in front by 9. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Grayson Allen's checked in for Milwaukee. Pass to James from outside the arc. The shot missing. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. They trail by 9 points. Russell against Holiday. Good.
Well, you see right there, Holiday can break you down and get up into his shot in rhythm.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Now here's Giannis. Nobody near Allen. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Nice shot by James. And now it's 27 points for LeBron.
Though LeBron loves to keep his teammates involved, when he's feeling it, like tonight, he'll call his own number.
Trying to get open is Lopez. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Davis goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 11 rebounds. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 7. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And the rejection by James.
Merciless swat by LeBron. There are no easy looks when King James is on you.
And they go to the intentional foul. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
Deep 2 from Russell. Offensive rebound. And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
You know, it's been tremendous to watch Anthony Davis realize his potential here in the NBA. Over the seasons, he's lived up to the hype and developed himself into a true all-star.
Allen passes to Middleton. Lopez dishes to Holiday.
I like the setup there by Holiday, a true combo guard. He understands that his playmaking is key to helping this offense run well.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
And LeBron has been in these spots countless times. A clutch performer from the line.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're trailing by 4. 17 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
And on the defensive end, they'll have to foul whomever gets the ball. No time left to be picky.
Giannis kicks to Lopez. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And the passing skills of Giannis continue to improve. His floor awareness has grown through the years.
And now they foul and stop the clock. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge shots. Tremendous job stepping up in a big way for them at the stripe.
A shot by Middleton, wide open. Misses the 3, and he commits the intentional foul. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Bron, when you know AD is behind you, how does that help you defensively?
You can stay home. You can allow him to play one-on-one versus a guard versus a big, and you can stay home and be able to box out and get rebounds because he's that good.
It's quite a 1-2 punch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.